NESN football analyst Michael Lombardi joins us now. The tale of the Patriots tape continues.
Yeah, Michael, we just heard from Bill Belichick denying any involvement in this sideline taping. He then doubled down on that statement today in a conference call with Cincinnati writers saying, quote, "Look, we're competitive. We try to be competitive in every area, but we don't knowingly, intentionally want to do anything that crosses the line. But since that happened, I'd say we tried to keep a good distance behind the line and not maybe take it as far as we might have in the past, but it's never really fundamentally changed." So my question for you, what is that line?
Well, I think the line is the line that's everybody's. I mean, I think he was referring to Spygate 1 in terms of where they felt like they crossed the line like a lot of teams had in the past. And now this one, to me, is not Spygate 2. This is just completely a misunderstanding. I mean, first of all, you have to understand Kraft Productions and the Patriots football coaching staff might as well be two worlds apart. I mean, there's no lineage. There's nothing that goes on between those two departments other than perhaps interviewing a coach or having something going on with the football team as an interview as an outside production company. So this, to me, is a story that doesn't really have much legs to it. There's really nothing you're going to learn from taping that in a press box. It doesn't do them any good. And knowing Bill and having been around Bill for 3 years, and since Spygate, he is very cautious, careful to not go anywhere near the line. I'm not talking about up to the line. I'm talking about 20 miles close to the line.
It's the Bengals. It's a one-win team. This isn't a thing if they just alert Cincinnati, they're coming, right?
No, I mean, look, they got a press credential, apparently. I think they should have obviously said something. I mean, there's fault here on the Patriots for lack of communication. There's fault here on the Patriots for not doing the things that they needed to do to comply with league rules. There's no denying that. But that's the fault of Kraft Productions. That's not the fault of the New England Patriots coaching staff. These are two separate items that I think people have to understand. Now, you could say, well, the lines get crossed. You know, they're all one and the same. That's not true. I don't think that, you know, one thing I know for sure, everything that happens in the football department, the head coach knows about. What goes on in Kraft Productions, he has no idea about that.
You were in Foxborough during Deflategate. How does the staff handle a situation like this?
You know, the one thing Bill does a great job of is keeping everybody focused. They're on to Cincinnati, truly on to Cincinnati. Deflategate, to me, was one of the biggest non-stories I've ever been a part of in my career. I didn't understand it when it happened. I didn't think it had any relevance during the case. It became something that became bigger than all of us in the building, and we just focused on our jobs and did what the best we could to help the Patriots win and let everybody do the talking outside the building. That's what will happen in New England now.
All right, Ian Rappaport of the NFL Network tweeting today, the league feels inclined to believe the Patriots' intentions on videotaping the Bengals, but that doesn't necessarily mean there will not be a penalty. So if a punishment does come down, how severe will it be?
Well, I think that, you know, I think obviously there should be some form of a punishment in terms of the Patriots, what they did on the production side. On the football side, there shouldn't be one. I mean, they took a first-round pick away from the Patriots for Deflategate, never proved that it was actually happened, and fined the team and the coaches. I think that was ridiculous. Suspended the Hall of Fame player, the greatest quarterback of all time. I mean, I think they've gone out of their way to make sure they made their point. This is not the case. I think this is something in the production, not in football.
Michael, how quickly do you think all of this will be resolved?
Oh, I think by Friday. There's no doubt. I think the league has to act in a timely fashion, and they have all the data. I mean, these are two separate entities, and I think the league's going to be able to figure that out pretty quickly, because I can promise you the people in Cincinnati have had zero contact with Bill Belichick during their time in New England.
Michael Lombardi, thank you for the insight. We could not do it without you, my friend.
Thank you.